push them to be the best and let them go out there and compete, make plays.
What was it like for you to have some younger guys under your wing, kind of being that leader and stepping up for the team this season?
I mean, it's been a joy. Just knowing that people depend on me and then like people looking up to me, it's actually a fun experience. Honestly, I mean, I know I can't mess up, so I got to push myself 2 times harder. So it makes me better while I'm making other people better. So.
You said you threw the idea about you playing slot out there. I mean, what are some other guys, some of the guys that primarily work on the outside, you think would be good fits in there and doing what they got to do?
We got a lot of fluid guys that could go in and play in the slot. I mean, Matt, he's real tall, but he's really fluid. So, I mean, I could definitely see him maybe in some packages going in and playing in the slot and just creating some havoc, as you guys heard. That's Coach Smart new word. So, yeah, I definitely can see that happening.
Is D-Rob a guy that can play?
Oh yeah, definitely. D-Rob can play in the slot as well. I'm sorry, I left his name out.
Is that he's an interesting study. Obviously he came highly touted from Cal, and he put up the numbers he did out there. And last year he wasn't able to get a catch. But what have you seen from him so far?
He's been developing great. I mean, this offseason he's been working. Seeing him out there, I can see that he's definitely bought into the system and everything, and he's really ready for this upcoming season.
We got a chance to talk to him after the Sugar Bowl, or I guess after this championship game, and despite not being as productive as he wanted to be, he still had a really good attitude about it and everything. I mean, do you see kind of a different guy than maybe you saw last year during preseason camp? I mean, has he made some strides in that regard?
Definitely, he's made some strides. It was about him. I mean, he learned the offense better and things like that. And he's more capable of going out there and just like being dependable. So that's really what it is. He's been doing pretty good at that.
You made that step yourself from your freshman to your sophomore year and kind of learning. How big of a deal is that for those that don't know? I mean, how big of a deal is it for you to get comfortable and confident in routes and the offense?
It's a huge deal. I mean, that's what's going to be able to motivate you and take you over to the next level and be able to compete on the field and stuff like that. Once the coaches see that you're confident in what you're doing and you're comfortable and you have an understanding of what's going on the field, that's really what's going to give you the token to be able to go out there and compete.
JJ, was it kind of shocking to you, all the transition? Because y'all wide receivers and tight ends went from being a really experienced group to one that's now it's you, Charlie, and Tyler. Have there been any growing pains so far?
No, not
drastic change.
Not so far. The thing is, like we rep things so many times in practice, so it's just like next man up mentality. So it's not really like any growing pains or anything like that. I mean, we're pushing the guys next to us. They just haven't been able to compete as much as us in like actual games, but they got all the practice reps and everything like that. And I mean, going against our defense is just as well as going against any other team.
JJ, what kind of attention did you get from defenses as last year went on? And how do you think it's going to change now that you're probably the number one dude,
I honestly couldn't tell you whatever they're scheming to do. I'm just going to do my part on my end and make things happen.
You mentioned Kieras, right, how he's got that lockdown. We've kind of been hearing that. I mean, Coach Smart even mentioned him last year. He was a guy that he doesn't pull his hamstring, I think, early in camp last year. What is it that Kieras brings to the position? We've seen him play.
He's pretty bulky and stuff like that. He's a physical guy. He's fluid, like I was saying earlier. He's fluid. He's a good route runner. He's like just a stronger version of like Miko or something like that in that slot. So
even stronger, you think so? He's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he's bigger than Miko. So yeah.
What about Matt Landers, Tommy Bush? How are they coming along?
Oh, they're coming along great. They both been making big time plays. Encourage them to keep getting into the playbook and learning more and more, and so they could be able to come out there and then help us on the other end.
We've heard a lot about how, especially during his recruitment, how fast Tommy Bush is. I mean, is he really that fast? I mean, does that kind of come through out there?
What's the word? He's so fast, he make guys as fast look not fast.
Right.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Is it kind of unfair, to see a guy like that? I mean, put yourself in a DB shoes, 6'5", and you're that fast. I mean, how hard does that make you to cover?
It makes it tough. I mean, you got to scheme against it, but when we're the ones that have it, it's happy to see. Just watching him make plays out there, him and Matt, because Matt just as fast as Tommy. Just seeing them go out there and make plays and how big they are, it's great to watch.
Who's the fastest receiver now?
Oh, that's a tough one. Let's see. We got D-Rob. We got D-Rob, Matt, Kieras. We got some fast guys.
You're not putting your thumb in there?
Nah, they got it. I'm not even gonna tell that.
But if that triple jump breaks out.
Oh yeah, triple jump. That's on lock. Yeah, that's no question at all.
How important is it just repetition, with the quarterbacks, getting timing down and that kind of stuff? And you got a couple of new guys back there in Dwan and Stetson's. You've been with Stetson before.
Yeah.
Just how's the quarterback receiver relationship?
It's about building chemistry. That's what it is. The quarterback receiver relationship is pretty good. We work a lot. In our spare time, we'll get with each other and go and throw some extra routes and stuff like that. It's just about like timing and chemistry. So as long as we're working on that, I mean, it's pretty hard to stop us.
What's been your impression of DeJuan? I mean, like you said, I know you've seen Stetson a lot, but what's been your impression of DeJuan this far?
He's good. He's pretty good. He can run good. He has a great arm. He has good touch on the deep balls and things like that. He's just learning the offense right now, but once it comes along, he's going to be a threat.
How excited were the receivers that Coley got the promotion?
Oh, definitely excited. I mean, we supported it. Happy for Coach Chaney as well, going over to Tennessee. But yeah, we were definitely happy that Coley got the job.
Winter says he thinks he's going to throw the ball more. Is that something you guys aren't supposed to say around here? Are you afraid to say that?
No, I mean, I'm confident that he will throw the ball a lot more. Just have some more explosive plays and stuff like that to look forward to.
What does Stetson
What
seem
about-
like? How does he seem like he's changed since
His
first go around?
demeanor. I mean, he's real confident in himself now, and then knowing what he had to go through to get back over here and things like that, he's really pushing himself, and he's like, basically like everything Jake is doing, he's doing. He's out there competing.
He was the scout team guy his first go around. Does
Yeah.
he kind of really look like he's, kind of filling into that number 2?
Yeah,
role
he's
now?
definitely tuned in and doing what he has to do. So yeah.
What have you seen out of DeJuan Mathis so far?
What have I seen out of him?
Yeah, his style and
I mean, he was versatile, able to throw on the run, put good touch on it, deep balls, everything. He's looking pretty good. He's learning the offense right now, though. So
When you talk about throwing the ball around more, if you guys do end up throwing it more, how much do you think that'll be Coley, or how much do you think it'll be, finally having an upperclassman quarterback? I mean, I know Jake's real confident, but, for the first time, I think since Kirby's been the coach here, you guys are going to have a junior quarterback.
yeah, it'll be a little mix in between both. Him having all the experience that he has, and then as well as Coley opening up the playbook and making a lot of things happen. It'll be a little bit of both.
Thanks, JJ.
All right.